Good evening. Pharmacies across the region say they're unable to keep up with the growing demand for rapid antigen tests. From today, concession card holders are able to receive free tests from their local pharmacy. Prime7 Pharmacy in Corrimal says they have barely any supply left and don't know when more stock will arrive. A 63-year-old woman has died after a single vehicle crash in Mount Murray. Emergency services were called to the Illawarra Highway around 8:40 last night following reports a vehicle had veered off the road before coming to a stop. Members of the community had started CPR until paramedics arrived, but the woman died at the scene. The cause of the crash is yet to be determined. And police are on the hunt for this man following malicious damage outside the Defence Force Recruiting Centre on Crown Street Mall around 2 a.m. on the 15th of January. Anyone with information is urged to come forward. It will be 25 and partly cloudy for Bowral tomorrow. We'll have more news soon. Good evening, Hannah Scott with you. A hot exhaust system could be to blame for an inferno that destroyed 18 cars at a race meet in Ararat yesterday. It's believed a catalytic converter may have ignited hay underneath a parked car, which then spread to other vehicles. Some owners watched their cars burn, while this man risked his life to save his. Amazingly, no one was injured. There's a new issue shutting down testing centres across the southwest, with us feeling the heat of summer. The Deakin Testing Clinic in Warrnambool was forced to close early today as conditions became too hot for staff to safely wear PPE. It comes as another 279 people tested positive across the southwest. And the Warren Hype Street upgrade has officially kicked off in Buninyong today. The $1.1 million project will include additional parking and outdoor dining areas and will be completed over the next 8 weeks. 31 and partly cloudy in Ballarat tomorrow. We'll have more soon. Good evening, Hannah Scott with you. Pharmacies across the region say they're unable to keep up with the growing demand for rapid antigen tests. From today, concession card holders are able to receive free tests from their local pharmacy. Prime7 Pharmacy in Bendigo says it's experiencing very low supplies with orders for more backlogged. We're being urged to remain patient with current shortages expected to heavily impact the rollout of tests. Greater Bendigo residents are being reminded not to become complacent despite cases in the region dropping significantly in the past 24 hours. There were 80 new positive results, with active case numbers now just under 1,100. And with temperatures reaching the very high 30s today, V-Line services across Bendigo, Swan Hill and Echuca lines were running on an extreme heat timetable. It's expected this will continue over the coming days, but commuters are being encouraged to allow for extra travel time. With 35 and partly cloudy in Swan Hill tomorrow, we'll have more news soon. Good evening, Hannah Scott with you. A 49-year-old Canberra man has been arrested overnight over the alleged murder of a 68-year-old. Police were called to a Canberra residence early Saturday morning following reports of a disturbance. The 68-year-old was taken to hospital with head injuries but released a short time later. The following day, police attended his home where he was discovered dead inside. ACT Public Schools are set to return to on-campus learning from next Tuesday. Teachers, staff and students will be provided with 2 rapid antigen tests per week. Each school will have its own safety plan regarding masks, cleaning and social distancing. And the Winter Olympics team has been finalised ahead of the 2022 Beijing Games. Jindabyne locals Adam Dixon and Adam Lambert will hit the slopes in the snowboarding competition, while Canberra athlete Abby Harrigan will represent Australia in the freestyle skiing. It will be 28 and partly cloudy for Jindabyne tomorrow. We'll have more news soon. Good evening, Hannah Scott with you. Pharmacies across Gippsland say they won't be able to meet the demand for rapid antigen tests. Today, thousands of concession card holders across Gippsland became eligible for free tests. Businesses say they're unsure when they'll receive more stock. Those eligible will be able to access up to 10 free tests over a 3-month period. From tomorrow, Gippsland Police will begin using new technology to help detect any drivers who are suspended, disqualified or unlicensed. The automatic number plate recognition has been fitted in more than 200 highway patrol vehicles statewide. Police say it's crucial to helping remove dangerous drivers from the road. And Latrobe City has received an additional $110,000 in funding to go towards building an accessible toilet at the Moe All Abilities play space. The upgrade will include a fully accessible toilet with an adult change table and a hoist. It'll be 22 and partly cloudy for Wilson's Prom tomorrow. We'll have more news soon. Good evening, Hannah Scott with you. A truck driver's escaped injury in Newcastle after rolling his rig laden with a container full of cooking oil. Police say there was a small diesel spill on the bend where the driver lost control. One lane was blocked with a major effort underway to clear the scene. The Newcastle 500 has been postponed due to the rapid spread of COVID across the Hunter. The championship opener is set to be replaced by the Sydney Super Night. Supercars CEO Shane Howard says it's too unpredictable to ensure the race runs at a world-class standard. Lord Mayor Nuatali Nelm said it's better to wait until the fans feel safe enough to travel. And a set of Hunter twins have made history. Preemie babies Jessie and Rory were the first patients at the New Maitland's Hospital's Specialist Care Unit. They are among the youngest to be transferred from the old hospital. It'll be 25 and partly cloudy in Woy Woy tomorrow. We'll have more news coming up soon.